are you?
I'm good.
All right, well, thank you for coming in today. Just this meeting today is just kind of an introduction so you know who I am and what services that I can provide, and hopefully you can tell me a little bit about yourself. Is that okay?
Stuff about myself like
Just introductions like your name, your major, just introduction stuff, nothing too heavy.
okay.
All right. Well, I'm Danielle Radcliffe, and I'm here, a social worker here at Christopher Newport. Just so you know that I'm a liaison. I'm here to connect you to your teachers, to different services that you may need, whether it be through school or personal. I'm just here to help.
Who said I need services?
Well, you were referred here by a teacher that felt like you could use a little bit of my services and help as far as maybe grades, attendance. Are you having any issues with that, maybe?
How you gonna help me if you don't know what I'm going through, my situation?
That's why hopefully we build a relationship and you can open up to me, but we're not gonna get into heavy stuff, so you don't even gotta worry about that today. So,
Because I'm not like I don't open up to people. I don't like people all in my business. So yeah, I doubt we're gonna build this relationship that you're talking about.
well, that's great. Let's just, like I said, we'll just kind of work on that. And if it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, it doesn't. Hopefully, I can be of service to you and help to you. But if not, we'll go from there. Well, again, I said my name's Danielle Radcliffe. Like I said, I'm a social worker here at Christopher Newport. I'm kind of like a liaison. I can help you as far as grades, anything that you may need, whether it's school or personal. So what's your major? Tell me a little bit about yourself if you're open to it.
Well, I'm majoring in psychology.
Okay.
This is my last year. That's basically it.
All right. Well, like I said, psychology major. How do you feel about your majors? Everything? Do you like that?
I love my major. I love psychology. Like, I don't know, this semester, this year has not been it for me, so I'm just stuck.
Right. Well, like I said, again, maybe I can be of some services to you. I've helped many students with whether it be personal issues as housing or relationship issues. I can help with all of that. And connect you to services if you're open to it. But so I'm gonna go up a little bit about what my policies are and stuff that I have to go by. One is a confidentiality agreement, and just so you know, anything that is said is strictly between us. And if you feel that only in cases that I have to report is if you're in a danger to yourself or to others. If you feel that this information hasn't been fulfilled as far as your confidentiality being in any type of dilemma or anything like that, we do have a confidentiality department and you can contact them at this phone number here. If you agree to everything that I said, can you sign right here? Do you mind? Okay. Alright. And I'm gonna sign too, just so you know that, I am aware of the same things that I just told you. Also is the ethical policy agreement. And this states that anytime you feel uncomfortable or misinformed by me or one of my staff, don't hesitate to call our HR hotline, and this is the number here. And just so you know, this is an anonymous hotline and they will not ask you any personal information, so you don't have to worry about any of that. If you agree with what I said, can you please sign right here?
But like I said, I don't think I'm going to share any personal
Okay.
stories with you because I don't know you. So.
Okay. So what did your teacher tell you about her referring you here? Because under my understanding, she did let you know that she was referring you to the social work office. And did she let you know why or?
Well, Miss Terry, she's a good professor. She's been, each class I have with her, I've been having a class with her since my freshman year. I like her, I talk to her, and I guess she saw a change in me, something that's, it's not myself.
Okay.
So she told me that she felt that it would be best for me
Okay.
to talk to someone, talk to the social worker at the school. But I mean, I told her that I'll think about it, I'll look into it, and she basically made me promise to come. So I'm just doing it for her.
Right.
I feel like I don't need anybody to talk to,
Okay.
so I'm just doing it for her.
So, but to my understanding, Miss Terry, said she will refer you just because y'all have a personal relationship, I'm guessing. Is that correct? All right, and she's just concerned about you, and like I said, I'm not here to hurt you or harm you or make anything different or make you talk about anything that you don't want to talk about. That's totally up to you. But I'm just here as a liaison, maybe to help you with grades or attendance or personal issues, anything that you want to talk about, I'm here. So with that being said, can we set up another appointment, to maybe talk about some of those issues?
When?
Whenever, scheduling is up to you, whenever you're available.
Like, can I think about it?
Yeah, you could definitely think about it. I'm gonna send you home with a copy of the confidentiality agreement and also the ethical policy, so you have that for your records. And you could just give me a call or email me and just let me know.
Mm-hmm.
All right, thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
Hello, Miss Taylor. How are you doing today?
I'm well. How are you?
All right, I'm good. I'm so glad you contacted me for another meeting. So let's see how this goes. Last time we talked we introduced ourselves. You told me that you were a psychology major. This is your last year, so you're ready to get out of here and do what you need to do to graduate. We talked a little bit about our ethical policy and also a confidentiality agreement. And I'm just really glad that you came today so we can explore a little bit more and talk about it a little bit if you want to. All right. The purpose of this meeting, I just want to get to know a little bit more about you. And once I do that, the purpose of that, so I can help you as far as with school or personal, it's just to help me out a little bit and see what kind of resources you have currently and then work from there. Is that okay?
I guess. I mean, I did. I'm not gonna lie. I wasn't not coming back.
Right.
Because, like I told you, I don't know you. You don't know me. What's the point of telling you my personal information? Like,
Right.
what am I gaining from that? But I talked to Miss Terry, and she just explained to me how she feels as though I really need someone to talk to,
Right.
and she doesn't want to overstep her boundaries, and take
Right.
on my whole situation because she is my professor. So she promised me to at least hear you out one more time, and if I don't like where things are going or how they ended up, then I don't have to come back.
All right. Well, I totally agree with that. If you don't like anything that's going on, by all means, you can get up and walk away. I mean, if you don't feel comfortable, I'm not here to make you feel uncomfortable. I'm not here to get into your business. Only business that I want to know is something that will help you. I'm not getting all in because I'm nosy. I'm not trying to do all that. I'm just trying to help you move to the next step. All right. And with that, so you told me a little bit why you felt your teachers wanted you to come in, as far as she saw a shift within your mood and your grade. But tell me a little bit about why you might have been referred, in your own words.
I don't know. I guess she just felt, like I said, Miss Terry just felt like I need someone to talk to because
Okay.
I literally have no one to talk to.
Okay.
I confide in Miss Terry about everything. So she, she's just not just a psychology teacher, but she just thinks I should talk to someone maybe in another league.
Okay.
So I told her I'll give this a try, and I'm here.
Okay. Well, like I said, I'm glad that you're here. So you talked a little bit about Miss Terry. What class does she teach?
She teaches all types of psychology
Okay.
classes.
All right. So how many credits are you currently taking? How many classes are you in right now?
5.
5? Okay. All right. As far as grades, do you have any concerns about grades? Are you failing any classes?
Yeah, didn't I tell you this is like the main reason that Miss Terry wanted me to come here, because she sees a change in my grade,
Right.
and I see a change in my grades.
Okay. So is it failing, like, do you feel by the end of the semester could you pull it up, or are you pretty much failed through the, is there any?
I would like to have hope
Okay, right.
that my grades will pull up, but I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. I
Okay.
can't answer that question right now.
Right. Have you spoke to any teachers regarding this besides Miss Terry?
They're not trying to hear what I have to say. Like,
Okay.
it's like they're so unorganized. Like, they're in too much. Like, they don't have enough time to concentrate on one student. So
Right.
if I can't talk to you about my grades, then I'm just pretty much by myself, and just have to figure it out by myself.
Right, and that can be really frustrating.
Yeah.
I can hear the frustration because, I mean, you
Because what are you
basically,
here for?
right, you basically teaching yourself. I mean, but as far as the curriculum wise, are you having trouble as far as like understanding, or
I mean,
is it just that you're not? Is it attendance? What are they telling you? Any feedback of why you're getting the grades that you're getting?
I mean, I noticed that.
Right.
It's just the work that they give. It's like they trying to give it to us all at one time. Like, I have another life. Like, I have 2 jobs.
Okay.
I can't just turn in 4 papers in one, you know what I'm saying, at
Right.
one time.
So, to my understanding is, well, correct me if I'm wrong, but as far as with school, it's kind of like an overload. You work 2 jobs, you have a personal life outside of school, and the teachers seem unorganized. They're not giving you the personal attention that you feel that you need for, getting the grade that you deserve.
It's not even about getting the personal, like, attention. It's
Okay.
that you have office hours,
Right.
but yet you're never in your office. When do I have time to talk about my grades or what I'm going through when you're not available?
Right. So they're just not available at all. That's okay. As far as the teachers, okay. And the only one kind of being available and helping you out is Miss Terry.
Pretty much.
Pretty much. Okay. So as far as that, like I said, I told you a little bit of the last meeting that I'm here as a liaison. So if you did decide to continue meeting with me, I can probably, help you connect with those teachers and help you as far as getting the attention that you deserve as far as with your grades and with school. I mean, I can help you connect to them if you want to. I'm not gonna push nothing on you.
I mean, how are you gonna help me connect with them?
Right.
I can't connect on myself. Like, what makes you so much powerful, so much more special?
Well, I'm not saying I'm powerful or much special. I just have the resources that kind of connect to, that maybe can help you connect to them a little faster. If you're interested, I'm not pushing you on to anything. I know that you're kind of.
No, I'm interested in seeing how this one turn out. Like
Okay.
I said, I've been trying to get in contact with them.
All
I'm
right.
trying to make them at their available office hours.
Okay.
But you
Maybe.
saying that you can contact, make something happen, connect it. So I guess I don't know.
Because I know you're ready. Like you said, this is your last year. I know you're ready to get out there and in your field, and you're ready to do what you got to do so you can have a college degree. So I'm just here for you. And like I said, hopefully you're interested, but if not, I get it, I understand. Another thing that I feel that could help us as far as, personal issues, if you want to touch into that, is completing a genogram, which is it just tells me a little bit about your family, demographic, like where you came from, just a little bit like that, if you're interested in creating one. Maybe a little bit.
I don't know, 'cause I already told you.
Right, you don't like, getting
But
into.
I mean, I guess I can tell you where I come from, but
Okay.
don't start asking nothing too personal.
Too personal, okay. Well, let me know when I'm getting too personal, and I'll back off.
I will.
All right, good. I don't think you have a problem with that.
I don't.
So, as far as, where are you from?
I'm from Roanoke, Virginia. It's just a little country. It's a city, but it's country. It's small, kinda.
All right. So you grew there your whole life, or did you?
Yeah, I was born and raised there.
Oh, okay.
I'm a PK.
Alright.
My father's a preacher. He has his own church.
All right. He has his own church.
Um,
What's the name of the church? If you don't mind asking. If you don't mind me asking, what's the name of the church?
it's Shiloh Baptist Church.
All right. All right. And are your parents married?
Yeah, they've been married for 24 years.
All right.
I'm the oldest. I have 3 younger siblings. I have 2 little sisters and
Alright.
a little brother.
All right. And how old are they?
Well, the one is 17.
Okay.
I think Jayana is 15.
Okay.
And then my little brother is 5, but that's not even my mother's child.
Okay. All right. And what is your relationship between? Are you good with strong relationships with your siblings, or?
And before I even went off to school, I was close to my siblings. Like, they looked up to me. Like, I love my brothers and sisters.
Right.
Josh, my brother, I don't really have a relationship with him because that's my father. Because obviously my father stepped outside of the marriage
Right.
because he's 5 years old. So I'm not saying that it's Josh's fault
Right.
because it's not, he's a child. He don't have anything to do with it. But I don't talk to my father, so I don't have that relationship with my little brother.
Okay. So how's your relationship with your mother? Do y'all have a strong relationship?
We did.
Okay.
I love my mother to death, but I don't know, because I feel like I'm getting too personal.
Okay.
But I mean, I feel like maybe I can trust you a little bit. My father stopped talking to me when I moved in with my boyfriend,
All right.
because he's all about, marriage before you have sex and all this stuff.
Before you living together.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Against cohabitation.
yes.
Okay.
So, and like pretty much I felt like I'm grown.
Right.
I'm away. If I want to live with my boyfriend, I can.
All right.
And he had a problem with that, but my whole thing is, how you have a problem with me stepping outside? Me staying with my boyfriend when you cheated on my mother and had a child outside the marriage. So
you feel
you
that's
cannot
wrong.
tell me what to do. And
Right.
he feels like, since he's my father, that I need to listen to him. I'm not listening to you. Like, I don't have to. So my mother is like not really scared of my father, but she respects my father. And he cut off ties with me, so he feels like my mother or my brothers and sisters shouldn't talk to me either.
Oh, okay.
So I don't really talk. Like, my mom, she has to sneak and call me and talk to me, check on me, how I'm doing. Like, I don't like that. I miss my mom. I miss
Right.
my siblings. So having to sneak and only talk to them once in a while, I don't like that. But I mean, it is what it is.
Right. So as far as you told me a little bit about that. Anything else that you want to tell me about? You don't have to. Anything else about the family dynamic? You said a little bit about your boyfriend.
I don't know boyfriend.
Oh, okay. So ex-boyfriend, I guess. And how is that? Oh, I'm seeing a little, that's a touchy subject, a little bit, okay.
I don't know how I feel about going into that.
Okay, well, you don't have to. Just if you want to, we can talk about him. If not, we can stay away from him.
Yeah, I don't have he's dead to me pretty much.
Okay.
So I don't have anything.
To say.
Nope.
Okay. And so I'm just gonna, recap with you a little bit what you said. I just want to make sure that I get all of your information correctly. Your mother and father are married. They've been married for 24 years. You have 4 siblings, 2 younger sisters and a younger brother. But your younger brother is your father's and not your mother's because, well, issue with that. That seems to be really stressful for you.
Yeah.
A little, yeah.
Like, how do you expect me to look up to you, like, as that father figure when you can't even stay committed to my mother? Like, I have no respect for you, but you want me to respect you and obey you. This is my house. I can have anybody that I want in there.
Right.
You can't do your job as a husband. You can't tell me how to do mine.
I totally understand, where that stressful relationship, especially everything that's going on with that. And you said you did have a strong relationship with your brothers and sisters, but when you moved to come to Newport News, it kind of stopped communication.
Because of my father. Like,
Right.
my father, he's Jamaican. So it's just like, everything has to go his way. Like, he's so strict.
Mhm.
And so my siblings, like, they really respect my father. So they won't, he don't want them to talk to me.
Okay.
Because, I don't listen to him.
You don't fit the mold of what he feels that you should be doing.
Right.
And you want to kind of make your own life for yourself and decide what you feel is right within.
Exactly. I'm 22 years old.
Right. And
So,
which is understandable. As far as what resources did you have right now? I know the family dynamic is a little stressful, but do they help you as far as with money, or I know you say you didn't talk to them often, as far as you say you don't have many people to talk to, so.
no,
Nothing.
if I did talk to them, I don't think they'd be sending money.
Well, I mean, they could or they couldn't, I don't know, you tell me.
No, they don't. I'm
They don't?
doing everything on my own. I
Okay.
have 2 jobs. I live by myself.
Alright, and I know you briefly talked about you did live with your ex-boyfriend, is he still in the house? You don't have to
No.
answer? No? Okay. Alright, and where do you work at? Or if you don't mind me asking, you say 2 jobs.
No, that's not too personal.
Okay.
I work at Starbucks. And I work at this daycare.
Okay. Are you happy at those jobs? You could like the
It
daycare.
gets the job. I mean,
It pays
I
bills.
love it. I love the daycare. I
Okay.
can't say that I don't. I love the kids. Like, they kind of do make my day when I go in there. But Starbucks it helps me get some of our pay.
Okay. Alright, and as far as, what issues do you feel that you have at this moment? Whether it be, I know we talked a little bit about grades, and attendance and all of that, but personally, what are some of the issues that are kind of going on? I know we talked about a little bit of the family, but
Yeah, I mean,
like issues, do you want to talk about the ex-boyfriend? Maybe a little bit, if not,
I mean, like,
what do you want to know?
we don't go together.
Okay.
I told you he doesn't live in the house with me anymore.
So he's basically like X'd out, no chances of recovery.
I mean, I can't say that I won't give him another chance because I do love him.
Okay.
Like, I can't just not forget about him, but as of now, I don't want anything to do with him.
Okay. Well, I mean, you seem to still kind of have a soft spot, maybe a little bit.
Of course, we've
Maybe
been
like-
together for 5 years.
Okay. So since you moved down here. Okay. Is he from here or is he from Roanoke?
He's from DC.
Oh, okay. Alright, so from Houston. Alright, so what do you feel will help you as far as with school? What changes you feel can be made to help you in school?
For my professors to make available office hours when they
Okay.
do it, so I can talk to them about my grades
Mhm.
and the concerns that I have.
And if that happens, if in a perfect world, your professors did make time and were there on their office hours when they said they did, what do you feel would happen? Do you feel that you would have better grades, you would come more?
Yeah, it's not that I don't come to class, but sometimes I don't understand what's going on.
Okay.
So if I have questions, you rushing off to go to your next class after class, and then you tell me, you have office hours, but you never in your office. When do I have time to ask you questions about what's going on if I'm confused?
Right.
So you don't care, I don't care. That's just how
Okay.
it is.
Alright, which is totally understandable. So let me get this right. If, you feel that if your professors made available time and act like, they knew what was going on, got better organization, you didn't feel like rushed, like, oh, well, you're not even caring about what I'm saying, why should I care? Then your grades would be better. Alright? Well, I'm just making sure I want to make sure that I get your information right and what you say. I just want to make sure. So I feel that's a good place to start. As far as with school, making sure that you can speak to your professors when they say that they're available to speak with you. Like, that's an issue. They're saying they're available during this time, they should be available. And also, as far as personal, do you feel there's anything that can change in your personal life that could kind of help you? Whether it be living situation, relationship.
I mean, I couldn't use some help paying my rent. Like, I'm struggling. I'm tired of, like, wondering where my next rent is coming from, like, how I'm gonna pay it. I have, like, thought about maybe getting a roommate.
Okay.
Someone that goes here, but I don't really have any friends anymore.
Okay.
Because all of my friends were Jay's friends. And so I feel like I can't talk to them because they're not my friend and I met them.
Right. You met them through your boyfriend.
My ex.
Oh, ex-boyfriend. So sorry. Let me not even say that again. I forgot he's dead to us right now. So go ahead.
So, trying to get a roommate. Like, if I could, I would definitely get a roommate to help me out. Talk to my parents, even if it's just my mother, because
Okay.
I don't really care about talking to my father.
Okay.
But I do miss my siblings, like, and my sister Tasha, that's the one that's 17. She's thinking about coming to this school,
Okay.
but I don't know. It's like my dad doesn't want her to because I'm here. Like, I'm
Okay.
his big enemy. Like, so this is her last year in high school. I don't know. I would love for her to, come up here, but she's so scared of my father. Like,
Right. And being kind of cut off, maybe.
yeah, and I mean, to be honest, if my father's gonna cut her off for even coming up here because I go here, then I don't want her to.
Right.
Because I don't want her to go through what I'm going through. So,
You just kind of want to protect your sister from all the stuff that's kind of happening with this, which is totally understandable. So we have stuff to work with. I know you said after this meeting you're going to think about it. So we could just set it up. You contact me whenever you're ready. Just kind of take this in. We clarified some issues that we could work on and that I can help you with. And we kind of we can organize a plan if that's what you want to do next time. But just let me know. Email me if you want it next time.
how many meetings do you think we're going to be having?
It's whenever when we feel that goals have been established and you don't need my help anymore. Mm.
Okay.
All right, well, you just let me know. We won't schedule anything, so nothing's set in stone, so you don't gotta feel obligated, but you just let me know, send me email, call me, and we'll set something up if you want to.
Okay.
All right, again, I'm thanking you for coming in today, and just maybe see you next time.
Yeah.
All right, thank you.